When digitizing designs, you'll find that you create a lot of fill stitch patterns. I want to go and show you how to utilize and create fill stitch patterns inside the software. We're going to go ahead and do this in the simple mode, or the standard mode. That's Tools, General Options. Digitizing, we're in the standard mode here, and we have a default angle set at 45. In the next lesson, we will utilize the advanced mode just to show you the difference on how to create fill stitches in the software. You'll notice that the design here, we have a rectangle that has some punch outs through it, a star, a circle, and kind of an odd shape here. We also have one that has curves in it. So I wanted to make sure that when you're learning how to create these, that you learn how to create a hole at the same time. So let's go ahead and select our complex fill. We're going to, like we would any structure, we're going to come in and we're going to left mouse click, and we're going to create the structure. All I'm doing is left mouse clicking at each point here. When I get to the end, and usually what I would do is I'd come in and click on this end and right mouse click, but because I have some items that I want to punch through, I'm just going to come over here to almost all the way to the edge, and I'm going to left mouse click. Now when I want to create a hole in the software, at this point, because I haven't finished the structure, I can press the letter H on the keyboard. That would be H for hole. So I'm going to push H on the keyboard, and you'll notice that the cursor changed. I'm going to come in here now, and I am going to create this structure. I'm going to left mouse click, and to create a curve, you hold down Control as you left mouse click. So I'm going to hold down Control as I left mouse click around this object here. And I won't finish this one either. I'll get it close to the end, and I'm going to hit H on the keyboard again because I have another hole to create. So I'm going to hit H again. I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to do this star. Just left mouse click. I'm going to come up almost all the way to the top, and I'm going to hit H again so that I can create the next hole. So as you can see, I'm going to hold down Control as I go around this structure here. As you can see, you just hold down, you're utilizing the letter H on your keyboard, and you're going around, you're punching out the holes that you want. When I get to the end of this structure, I'll be able to finish out the design here. So let me get right here, and now I'm done with the holes, so I don't need any more holes to create. So I'm going to come out here outside of this object. I'm going to right mouse click. When I right mouse click, it sets the stitches. So let's go ahead and take a look in that in 3D mode. So you can see that it actually created or punched out those objects as I was creating the fill stitch itself. So it's pretty easy to create holes in your stitches as you're digitizing. You'll just want to make sure you go around the structure. You're not gonna close it out. You're gonna hit H on the keyboard, and you're gonna plot out the objects that you want to have punched through that fill stitch. So that is the that structure. Let's go ahead and move on to this one. We're going to utilize the curves in this object. When I want to create this, I'm going to start up here. I'm going to left mouse click. I'm going to keep left mouse clicking around here. When I get to this area, I want to create a curve. And what happens in the software when you create a curve, it's going to not only affect this line right here that's drawn out here, but it's also going to affect this point as well. So if I hold down Control and I click right now, watch what happens to this point right here. It's going to bow it. We don't want that to happen. We want this line to be straight. So what we do is we plot this point, and then we come in and we drop another point right here. We just left mouse click, and that just closes that one off, and this one won't be affected anymore. Now I can come in and hold down Control, and I can click around this structure. And I'm holding down Control. I'm going to hold down Control as I do this last point as well. Then I'm going to release the Control button, and I'm just going to left mouse click to create the straight lines. And here again, if I just hold down Control, it's going to bow this one out, so I'm going to drop a little stitch right there, and now I'm going to hold down Control on the keyboard to create this curve. So it's just something you have to get used to in the software. Once you do it a few times, you get used to it. You'll know to drop this little stitch and then hold down Control as you go around. So it just takes a little bit of practice, but you get there and you'll find that you get really quick at it, and it's really simple to work with curves in the software. So now I'm just going to right mouse click, and it's going to close out that design. So that's how you create these structures in the simple or the standard digitizing mode. In the next lesson, we're going to actually digitize these same designs but utilizing the advanced digitizing mode.